Well, there's no better way to put this than as probably the most disappointing loss of the season thus far. The Sacramento Kings led by 18 points, as many as 18 points in this game, and they blew it. They blew the lead. They lost. This is their fourth straight loss in a row now, and they're 5-8, and it is looking like all hell has been broken loose the last 4 games. What is going on, Sacktown? Sacktown Pete back at it again. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Happy Friday evening to you guys. Kings ended up losing to the OKC tonight in Oklahoma. Final score 105 to 103. They did have a chance to win the ball game. Luke Walton draws a play out of a timeout for Buddy Hield to attempt a three-pointer for the win, and Buddy Hield missed it. Didn't even come close. I think he hit the side of the backboard. But anyways, with that being said, there's no words. There's no words to put this. You lose 4 straight games. This one in particular, probably the worst loss of the season. I am just speechless. This team was in the driver's seat, and I don't know how they blew this. Just speechless, man. I anticipated to win today, and we did not get that today. So I want to talk about the last play when we had a chance with like 20 seconds left. We got a defensive stop. Luke Walton calls a timeout. Puts the ball in De'Aaron Fox's hand. Knowing that Lou Dort is OKC's best defender and he's matched up with De'Aaron Fox, yes, it was a terrible mistake by De'Aaron Fox for getting D'd up and making that turnover, which led to Dort taking it all the way for a layup and getting the basket and putting OKC up by 2. Very frustrating because I feel like, why not go to what was working all night, and that was Tyrese Halliburton in the pick and roll with Rashad Holmes. Not only do you have that deadly 1-2 pick and roll and with Halliburton and Holmes, but Halliburton's playmaking ability and his IQ and his vision is a lot better than De'Aaron Fox. And I feel like Tyrese Halliburton would have made the right play. Whether it's kicking it out to a shooter for a good open look, or whether it's calling his own number, taking it up himself off the pick and roll, or lobbing it to Rashad Holmes. So Luke Walton, man, come on. You gotta make these adjustments. If I had it my way, I would have loved to see Tyrese Halliburton in the pick and roll towards the end of the game. Let him facilitate, let him play make. And yeah, that wasn't the case. Luke Walton wanted to go to De'Aaron Fox, and I get it. De'Aaron Fox is supposedly the best basketball player on the team and the go-to player when he needs a basket, I guess. And De'Aaron Fox got checked. He got D'd up. And I feel like knowing the fact that Luke Walton was going to De'Aaron Fox, knowing that they had their best defender on De'Aaron Fox, you got to switch it up sometimes, Luke. And I feel like Halliburton in the pick and roll with Holmes, knowing that the best defender was not on Halliburton, I think he could have just gone to him. And speaking of Halliburton, he wasn't even on the court that last possession of the game. So I don't know why you don't have one of your best players on the court, on the floor when the game's online, Luke Walton. And I just don't get it. Some of these late game execution and rotations, I just don't get it. And it sucks, man. It honestly does suck because I thought that this was a for sure win, and it wasn't the case. That was not the case, and they blew it. Let's talk about the numbers. De'Aaron Fox in 35 minutes, he had 16 points, 1 board, 5 assists. Tyrese Halliburton in 35 minutes, he had 8 points, 8 boards, 7 assists. Harrison Barnes in 34 minutes, he had 21 points, 5 boards, 0 assists. Rashad Holmes in 32 minutes tonight, 16 points, 15 boards, 1 assist. Chimezie Metu got the start from Maurice Harkless tonight. In 24 minutes, Metu had 14 points, 5 boards, 0 assists. Shout out to Chimezie Metu. He stayed ready, waiting for his number to call up upon and enter the game, and he made a difference. And that led to him starting tonight. I can think of another person on the roster that could have done the same thing, and he would have had his number called up on, and he possibly could have been starting tonight, but he is not in the rotation. So amazing things happen when your name is called up and you're ready to ball out and play. I wish that was Marvin Bagley, but he's out of the rotation, man. That's not the case for Marvin Bagley. So let's look at the bench. Buddy Hield tonight in 25 minutes, he had 14 points, 1 board, 5 assists. Davion Mitchell in 21 minutes, he had 5 points, 2 boards, 2 assists. Tristan Thompson in 16 minutes, he had 6 points, 10 boards, 0 assists. Terrence Davis tonight in 9 minutes, he had 3 points, 1 board, 1 of 6 overall, and 1 of 5 from downtown. Maurice Harkless and 8 minutes tonight. He has 0 points, 1 board, 0 assists. So, I mean, this team right now, they're in a funk right now. I mean, let's be honest, guys. They are in a funk right now. Just these executions and these these rotations, man. I know Luke Walton's trying his best to do with the offensive defense subs with Davion Mitchell coming in for defense and then subbing out for Buddy Hield. I mean, we have plenty of offense on the court. I would just left Davion Mitchell in the game, even offensively, because he has an offensive game, Luke Walton. But I'm not the coach. I'm just saying, like, this team should have won this game. They blew it. And how they blew it and the fashion of the way they blew it, it's just mind-boggling, man. It really is mind-boggling. We're 5-8 now. We've lost 4 straight. It's just very, very frustrating to see this team and the way they're losing right now, because all these games, this current 4-game losing streak that they've lost, these all could have been potential wins. I mean, maybe the last previous game, you can argue the fact that that probably wasn't a potential win because we got whooped from the opening quarter, should I say, against the Spurs. But other than that, it's just it's funny, man. It really is funny. I just want this team to take care of business. I mean, you talk about stacking days. You talking about, taking the next step as a team, potentially become a playoff caliber team. You can't take that next step. You can't stack days, man. You can't become that playoff caliber team up against 18 against a team that you're supposed to beat in the OKC Thunder. And you didn't get it done. You didn't take care of business. So Luke Walton's got his work cut out for him, man. He's got his work cut out for him. I'm eager to see what he says in his post-game conference. And, yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. Typical Kings tonight. So, with that being said, let me know your guys' thoughts on tonight's game. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Please hit the like and subscribe. I'll greatly appreciate it. I love this damn team. I love this team to death, but sometimes, man, the way they lose and how they lose these games, it just grinds my gears. It really drives me crazy, man, because as you all want, I want this team to succeed, and I want them to take that next step on becoming a respectable playoff caliber team. And with games like this, especially when you don't win, you can't take that next step. You just can't. So, yeah, we'll see what happens in the next game. So, I'm just pretty shocked, but I'm laughing because it's like the way they lose these games and the way they've lost lately. It's just, you can't make this up, man. You really can't make this up. 4-game losing streak. There's no excuses for this. This team has the potential to play a lot better, and we know what they're capable of. And tonight, they blew it. It's just plain and simple, guys. They blew it tonight. So with that being said, that's going to do it for me for tonight's video, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Friday evening. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy. Keep pushing forward. God bless. I will catch you guys in my next video. Peace.